Hi there, this is Matthew, and today's Words to the Wise are on the subject of the power of your story and also on synchronicity. Today's quote comes from, once again, Tori Amos, whose book Resistance I'm reading. I've nearly finished it, but there's a few more quotes that I'm going to be using as well in the coming days because it's fantastic. And today's quote is as follows. What I wished another songwriter would have told me years and years ago is that your circumstances make up your story, and no one has exactly your story. It is your very own. You need never envy someone else's life story, not as a songwriter. I don't believe anyone's story is boring. Every story has value because it belongs only to you. It is the one true thing that does belong to you and that you can mine for emotional gold. Someone might try to belittle your story or make a joke about it or make you think your history is worthless because there's a rating system applied to what's your story. But, and I truly mean this, that particular power play can only work if you allow yourself to believe in that nonsense. Now, I love that for many reasons, but for me, it's very much about owning your story and recognise that it's unique, it's powerful, it's yours. One of the things I was conscious of when I was writing my book about things that I was going through, so essentially my story at that time, was that nothing I was going through was unique. It wasn't anything that millions of other people haven't been through themselves, but my experience of it was unique to me, and the insights that it brought and the voice with which I shared that story were unique to me. And I suppose, and the fact that it was my voice and my story mean those particular issues and lessons would resonate with people that maybe other people's stories wouldn't. And similarly, some people might not have connected with my story, but may have connected with other people having learned similar things in different ways. Now, the other thing I wanted to touch on is I mentioned synchronicity. And the reason for that is that some of you may know I've just developed a course called Change, which is based on exactly what I've just talked about, really, about the power of your story and using the principles of storytelling and the idea of your life as a story as a way of better understanding yourself, but also of creating the life that you want to live. And the fact that I'm writing that and I'm putting the finishing touches to it and I'm launching it into the world now, over 2 years after I had the first thoughts of it, would happen to coincide with reading that very passage in this book that has literally just come out. And I say there's a lot of coincidence in my life, a lot of things where I can see connections made, and this is one of the things that through creativity in terms of me, it's helped me to create links between the events that have happened in my life to create this cohesive story. And and I personally believe, I don't know what other people believe, but there's just been so many things in my life that just coincidence just doesn't seem to cut it, really. And this was another example of that for me, of just reading something that just resonates exactly with where I am and what I'm doing at this point in my life. Life's a wonderful, mysterious thing, and I truly believe that it can work out for our best if we learn the lessons that it places in front of us to learn. So, on that bombshell, there's my thoughts for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear maybe examples of coincidences in your life that have led you to where you were meant to be. Thank you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.